What's going on YouTube? Ollelito back here with a brand new video on the channel. Today guys, I have probably the most exciting video at the start of FC26 that you can possibly get. We have tactics. In the previous video I said yes, I'm going to do tactics in the next video, and here it is. We have tactics, we have roles, we have a new team, we have everything. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys what tactics. I'm going to give you the code and copy the tactics, and let me know down in the comments whatever you guys think about these roles and you know, these tactics. Let's just jump into today's video. Let's go boys. First of all, we're going to talk a bit about the team. Yes, I have an insane team at the start. You guys know, as a pro, you need to invest in yourself. And that's basically because this game is obviously pay to win. I need to have the best possible team. And there are restrictions now. In the FC Pro Open ladder that are starting on Monday, I'm going to be streaming every day on Twitch now in the upcoming weeks, months, years, whatever you want to call it. My name there is Ollelito. It will be up on the screen somewhere here. I think that way, probably. So please follow me on Twitch. I always go live there almost every day. And streaming pro games, teaching you guys how to play the game, and also giving out some amazing tactics and roles, of course. We're starting off with the keeper, Mamadashvili, very, very tall keeper. And also, I need to show you guys, in the restrictions, you can only have 3 players that's rated from 88 to 92 rated maximum. And in my case, now, this is Zico, Mbappe, and Hansen. So the other players needs to be 87 rated or below. That's why, for example, I could have played Courtois here, but obviously he's 89 rated, so I can't play him. But we're starting off with Mamadashvili. I wanted a really tall keeper. Mamadashvili obviously is really tall. Has some decent playstyles as well as far throw, footwork, and cross-claimer. And definitely a decent keeper. He's been doing well for me so far. As my right back, I think, obviously, Hakimi is the best right back in the game. After him, I think, is Marcos Llorente's team of the week. Fantastic card. I mean, already in the Hullet gang, being in there is simply amazing. He has everything you're looking for a right back. Very, very strong, very, very quick, and overall can actually go forward as well if you're losing a game, to play him as an offensive fullback, which is obviously helping loads. First on the back will be Marquinhos, who I didn't even see. I played him on basic chemistry style, which it shouldn't be. It should obviously be a shadow on Marquinhos. He is fantastic, and I wanted to try him out basically because intercepting goals, and I definitely feel like intercepting goals is important this year. It's super important, and I feel like a lot of times when the ball is just bouncing around, because it's very hard to defend this year, I know. Marquinhos actually, when I press tackle, he manages to get the ball way more times than other center backs that I played with before, the likes of, for example, Rudiger and Pacho. Also anticipate Jockey and the new playstyle called Aerial Fortress. Other center back next to Marquinhos is Saliba, who manages to have anticipating goal, which I still think is a really, really good playstyle, but also Jockey. I like to have Jockey white on both center backs because it feels so much more smooth to turn with, and as I said, defending is very, very hard this year, so that's also why it is a big bonus. Left back is going to be Nuno Mendes. I've been debating on actually switching out Nuno Mendes. I'm not really a big fan of him. He has 95 pace, but in game I don't feel like he has 95 pace, if you guys get what I mean. So I'm probably going to get Theo Hernandez in here, even though I just need to figure out on how I'm going to link him. Doesn't matter though. Left mid, we have Nico Williams. I think he is probably the best left mid in this year's game in terms of being 87 rated max then. Fantastic. You could argue that Kvaratskhelia might be a bit better, but Nico is doing the job for me so far. If you look at the games, he has 21 games, 13 goals, 7 assists only in rivals. That is then, of course, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Decent playstyles as well with rapid gold, relentless, and even finesse in there. So fantastic left mid. I really, really enjoy to play with him. Right mid, we have Graham Hansen. Also fantastic. Really, really like her. Her left stick is absolutely unbelievable in game. I love her. I think she's definitely doing the job. If we look at stats, she has 20 games, 9 goals, and 6 assists. So decent stats for being Caroline Graham Hansen. For both our CMs, we have Reinders and De Jong. I've been thinking about actually getting Hansen out and getting a hero in. That's going to be Yaya Touré playing alongside De Jong, and then switching over Nico to the right hand side and then play Kvaratskhelia on Nico's position, but we'll see about that. Reinders and De Jong, both of them manages to have tiki-taka, which I love. I love to be able to play passes for first time on this game. Frankie also has incisive, which is fantastic. If we look at Reinders, kind of the same playstyles as Frankie, but a bit more offensive with actually having finesse and power shot in there as well, but also technical to be able to use that R1 away from space, which is important. For the cam and for the striker, we have Zico. Of course, in my opinion, bought him for 4 million coins on the dot. Compare price now, he is probably around 4 million. You could argue that you could get him for probably a bit cheaper. But he has 8 games, 12 goals, 16 assists. So he's doing the job. He's absolutely fantastic, Zico. I love him. And then the best striker in the game, Kylian Mbappe. 21 games, 34 goals, 25 assists. I mean, yeah, we can talk how much we want about Mbappe, but he is unreal. jumping into the tactics then. First of all, up here, this is going to be the tactic code. So make sure to pause the video, copy the tactic code, and as I said at the start, let me know down in the comments whatever you guys think about these tactics, because they are working very, very good for me at this moment in time. Anyway then, we're starting off with keeper. The keeper will be on a sweeper keeper, as he has +1 in that. Llorente will be on fullback. I think fullback is still the best role for fullbacks in general. You can have wingback, fullback, whatever you want, but I still think, as I said, fullback is the best one for both. I think defend is also decent. It depends on what formation you play. If you manage to play a 4-2-1-3 early on this year, I would say to have them on defend, because obviously their wingers will be very, very high up, standing waiting for the ball, and if you have them on defend, Mendes and Llorente will basically be standing next to them, so they can't really have that counter-attacking opportunity. Center backs will be on defender for both of them, of course. I never like stopper, I never like wide back, and I never like ball play defenders. I definitely think defender is the best one for Saliba and for Marquinhos. Left mid will be inside forward, very, very basic, obviously, because Nico Williams also has ++ in inside forward. I think that's definitely the best role for him. Same thing with Graham Hansen, also manages to have inside forward ++. She also actually is pretty decent as a winger, but I still think inside forward is definitely the best role for her. De Jong on the left hand side is playing as a deep line playmaker build-up, as we played last year, obviously. Reinders, if we look at his play style, he has playmaker ++. He's a bit more of an attacking midfielder, but I don't want to play playmaker next to De Jong, so I actually decided to go for holding, even though Reinders is actually making some threatening runs going forward, and I think it could be something to do with work rates. I'm not really sure, but I think so. Zico, on the other hand, is on shadow striker, and focus should be on attack. I basically decided that I wanted to try shadow striker. I liked it. I haven't really tried classic 10. He has ++ in that one, so I want to give that a try as well. But shadow striker is doing fine at the moment, and then also advanced forward focus attack for Kylian Mbappé. Also, build-up style should be balanced, and defensive approach should be high. So these are basically the tactics. I lost one game out of like 30 directly from Division 7 to Division 4, which means that the tactics are working pretty good. Yes, I have a really good team, but the tactics are doing wonders at the moment as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below whatever, as I said, you guys think about these tactics. What is your favorite formation in the game this year? Let me know down in the comments. Super important for me to know. As I always say, I'm reading all the comments as well. I try to answer you guys' comments as well if you have any questions, of course. And also, before we sign out, United finally managed to win a game in the Premier League. That's why I'm wearing this beautiful United shirt with David Beckham on the back. Guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for today, boys. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. See you guys soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye. What's going on YouTube? Ollelito back here with a brand new FC26 video. In this video today, I will be showcasing you my controller settings, but also my camera settings. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And in the next video after this one, I will be showing you my tactics. So as I said, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications so you're not missing the tactics and this important video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Let's go. So, if you're unsure how you change your camera settings, but also your controller settings, you basically go to the top left corner of the screen. You basically click on that kind of icon, then you press on settings here. You go into game settings, which is basically gameplay, as you see at the top left there, match, game type settings, CPU slide.